What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated, welterweight, title contender, son of a legend, superstar, British boxer, 18-0, 12 wins by way of knockout, Conor Benn. He calls out former 4-division world champion, superstar boxer, Adrien "The Problem" Broner, and he calls out two-time welterweight world champion superstar boxer, Showtime Shawn Porter. This coming immediately following his 82nd knockout, devastating fashion victory over Samuel Vargas in his fight in the UK tonight. Okay? Nigel Benn is a legend. That's his father. He wants to prove, this is the words of Conor Benn, he wants to prove that he is not just a British boxer. He's not just a local boxer. He says he wants to prove that he can compete worldwide. And he wants to call out the guys from the U.S., the United States. He says, if they think that I need step-up fights, I want to fight. He says, if the champions don't want to fight me, undefeated, unified WBC, IBF, welterweight, world champion, superstar boxer, who is widely considered top 3 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Earl the Truth Spence Jr., an undefeated 3-division world champion, former junior welterweight undisputed world champion, currently the WBO welterweight world champion, who is widely considered by many to be the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. And we know Cuban star, WBA super world champion, superstar boxer, Yordenis Ugas, he's going into a unification showdown with Errol Spence Jr. So he says if he can't secure a fight with one of those guys, he wants to prove himself against guys outside of the UK. He did so against Mexican journeyman Samuel Vargas today in dramatic fashion. He knocked him out 80 seconds, first round. And he says that he's only improving. Okay, he's only getting better. He's 24 years of age. He says by the time he's 30, he wants to have proven that he is the best welterweight in the world. He wants to prove that, he can be a superstar in the sport. He can not only be the son of a legend in Nigel Benn, but he could be his own legend. And he wants to start that journey now. He says he told his promoter, Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn, he don't want any more Samuel Vargas level fights. He says every time they tell me that it's a step-up fight, this is what happens. I came in here expecting a grueling 12-round fight, and I got him out of there in 80 seconds. He says, I want Adrien Broner. He's in my division. He made a comeback. I want Showtime Shawn Porter. He's vying for a position to regain a title. So why can't I get those guys and prove that I'm not just a United Kingdom fighter, but I can also fight outside the United Kingdom lines? And I want to fight one of those guys. They are already proven. They're big names. He said, I want to make a statement out of Adrien Broner and out of Shawn Porter. Well, Nigel Benn, he stands at 5'8", with a 70-inch arm reach. Nigel Benn, Conor Benn. I'm calling him Nigel Benn. Nigel Benn is his dad. That's the legend. Conor Benn is 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach, okay? 24 years old, 12 knockouts in 18 fights. He has improved leaps and bounds. Every fight, he's showing improvements. But is he ready for the likes of Shawn Porter or Adrien Broner, right? Now, I don't believe his style is suitable for Shawn Porter because, yes, he is aggressive, he's strong, but I believe that Shawn Porter's style, his aggressiveness, his ability to test you physically and mentally every second of every minute of every round, and his athletic ability and his durability be proved to be too much for Conor Benn. Adrien Broner right now, 34 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, 24 wins by way of knockout. He's 31 years of age. He stands at 5'6" with a 69-inch arm reach. Last time we saw him in the ring was against Giovanni Santiago. He got a unanimous decision victory, but not too many people was happy with that. A lot of people thought Giovanni Santiago should have gotten a nod. Okay, prior to that, last time we saw Adrien Broner in the ring was January of 2019. So nearly 3 years out the ring, okay, since Adrien Broner lost to 8-division world champion, iconic Filipino superstar boxer Manny Pacquiao via a unanimous decision victory that went towards Manny Pacquiao. Okay, Adrien Broner is trying to get himself, back in title contention. Okay, he's trying to regain his star status. Now, Adrien Broner is looking for an opponent. Right, he just informed PBC founder and advisor, Premier Boxing Champions Al Heyman, and Showtime Showtime president of sports, Steven Espinoza, that if they didn't give him a fight in the next 12 weeks, then he was going to explore maybe going to the Zone, maybe going to Triller, maybe going to ESPN and Top Rank. Right? This is what Adrien Broner said. So Adrien Broner is looking for an opponent. I believe this would be a beautiful fight. I think that this would be, an action-packed fight. Adrien Broner is going to stand his ground. Adrien Broner is going to be prepared. Now, the problem with Adrien Broner is he going to let his hands go? Nigel Benn is powerful. He's very active. He's young at 24 years of age, and he has a huge chip. He wants to prove that, again, I said Nigel Benn, Conor Benn. He wants to prove that he's not Nigel Benn, his father, okay? Shawn Porter, on the other hand, 31 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, 17 wins by way of knockout. He's 33 years of age, stands at 5'7" with a 69.5-inch arm reach. Last time we saw him in the ring was August when he defeated Sebastian Formella, unanimous decision. Shawn Porter is the #1 WBO mandatory challenger for Terence Crawford, and he's also #1 in the WBC rankings for Errol Spence, a rematch. So I don't know how much Shawn Porter will look into a fight with Conor Benn. Maybe if he can't secure the fight with Terence Crawford, he's looking to be active. Maybe this is a fight that that Shawn Porter takes, maybe in the UK, showcase his talents in the UK, right? Shawn Porter is an action-packed fighter. He's going to press the fight. So, that makes sense if he can't secure, the fight with Terence Crawford. Nigel Benn, his dad, he was active from 1987 to 1996. He has a resume of 42 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, 35 wins by way of knockout. 4 times he himself was knocked out. So he lost his last 3 fights, But with that said, he's a legend over in the United Kingdom. And Conor Benn, he's trying to prove that, he's not, and he wants to get out of the shadows and create his own legacy, So he stated, how many son of legends, that are improving every fight. Usually they're comfortable, right? Usually they're in a place of comfortability. So he says that's just simply not the case with him, right? He's getting better every fight, and he is. He's showing improvement every single fight. And so now he says that he wants to do so in a fight with legends like Adrien Broner and Shawn Porter. He also said that if he can't get Shawn Porter, Adrien Broner, and he hears that guys like Amir Khan, former multi-division world champion, British superstar boxer, he says that he hears Amir Khan, talking. He says, so why can't I secure a fight with Amir Khan? He asked Eddie Hearn, why can't I secure a fight with Amir Khan? Since Amir Khan don't believe in me. He don't believe the hype surrounding me. So he says, let's make a fight between me and Amir Khan. That would be a great fight. He says, I'm ready for Amir Khan. He says, Eddie Hearn stated, well, Amir Khan is a huge step up in competition. He says, well, we know, Conor Benn, he says, well, we know he don't have a chin. And when I touch him, we know what's going to happen. Wow. That's what Conor Benn said to Eddie Hearn. When Eddie Hearn said Amir Khan is a huge step up. Amir Khan, 34 wins, 5 losses, 21 wins by way of knockout. He himself was knocked out brutally 4 times in his career. Amir Khan stands at 5'8.5" with a 71-inch arm reach. Last time we saw him in the ring was when he took on Billy Dibbs in 2019, got a TKO victory. Amir Khan at this point in time seems to be ready and prepared to have a showdown with Kell Brook. Amir Khan, 34 years of age now. He'll be 35 in December. So Amir Khan, he says that now he's ready to take on Kell Brook in the all-British massive showdown that should have been taking place, okay? So Amir Khan, I believe, is looking to cash out. I don't know how much fighting Conor Benn is going to help Amir Khan at this point in time financially. It's just not a big enough fight. A fight between Amir Khan and Kell Brook, that's still a huge fight, okay? That's still a do big numbers. So he says, though, Conor Benn said, when I touch Amir Khan, he's going to sleep. That's what he told Eddie Hearn. But he says, he told Eddie Hearn, focus on Adrien Broner, Shawn Porter, and Amir Khan. one of those 3 needs to be my next fight so I could prove I'm not just a UK fighter, but I could fight outside the perimeters of the UK, and I'm a worldwide fighter, and I'm going to have multi-M's, millions in my bank account by the time I'm 30. Wow. So let's see how this unfolds. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Hey, this is Ebony Bridges, Blonde Bomber, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.